start in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to feed the full start in full stand.
So this is probably going to be the only cake that I'm going to have birthday pertaining besides the one on my actual day by the hotel. This was given to me by my princess, who always thinks about me, which I stay truly grateful for. So I don't have a candle, but here's the last few days of 34. The last few months have been trying, to say the least, but I think we're good. Okay, so your question was...
To me, it's like, I don't want to say nonchalant, but I think part of it is like your perspective and how you've handled it is different than what most people or how most people would handle it, I think it's amazing. Whoa. But you just being like, oh, like I've processed it, like I'm over it. When you're telling people the story again, do you feel like you're like reliving it in a sense? Like, are you re-traumatizing yourself? Are you re-ing anything?
I'm nothing. I always tell people it's very easy to talk about because I don't remember what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe if that bit that's blank or black, I could tell you, it might be a bit different because that part is the trauma part. The part of you physically driving into something and thinking, oh shoot, my life's about to be over. I will say it time and time again. It doesn't matter how much time we don't have. Vloggers, creators, we will always find time to make the vlog. Now, to put it together is a different story. The time is 05:30. Boarding starts at 6 a.m. Again, if you know my physical condition at the moment, you'd know that I'm cutting it very close. But I've also come to learn that I don't like to lounge in the airport as much as I used to, especially where the flights are early. I prefer to just get up and go. Like, I don't want to be waiting around to start the holiday. I just want to be there. So Uber is on its way, and then off to Toronto Pearson we go. Now, I do not know if you heard me say that boarding starts at 6. So arriving at the airport at 6:08, knowing that time waits for nobody, was a game I don't know why I started playing. Thank goodness for the accessible travel staff who made sure I was pushed and pulled right through to the gate just in time to arrive. Now, accessible travel allows you to have priority boarding. I definitely did not priority board, considering I was the third last person on this flight. 6:44 a.m. I'm chilling at the flight. My worst, or my main fear, if you want to call it that, or anxiety, I don't know what to categorize this as, but I am in between two children. One child is in front of me, one child is behind me. We haven't even gone anywhere, and this child is kicking up the chair already. Please. Apparently, it's policy that my pod cane has to go up in the overhead cabin, and I'm really frustrated by that because obviously I need it to get to and from the washroom should I need to go. But also, when I flew to Barbados, there was no issue with having a pod cane right next to me the entire flight. And when I flew back from Grenada, it went up in the overhead cabin and it broke. And I just fought my way with Caribbean Airlines to get a replacement cane after I had to purchase a new one and they're going to reimburse me. This one tells me she can't make any promises that it won't get damaged. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm literally leaving my home country to go on holiday. It cannot break before I reach my destination. Like, are we okay? Anyways, I'm putting it into the universe that nothing is going to happen to this pod cane. I actually like the fact that it's black, so that's pretty cute. May God go before me, around me, and behind me. Safe travels. The next time you see me, I will be in sunny Mexico. Have you ever tried to take a million selfies just to get the right shot? When the sun turns around and says, actually, I'm boss. Do you know what it means to be this melanated in this good birth month? You deserve it. You deserve it. My hallelujah belongs to you. You have no idea how much I wish I could sing. And if I could sing, I would be tearing up praise and worship daily. Landed in sunny Mexico. She's back, but this time she is more confident. I can't say more extravagant because we all know I can't get on bad on this trip either, but it feels good to return to where ended my challenge in 2019, Mexico. The funniest thing is being the third last on the plane, being the absolute last off the plane, but being the first person at the coach. Yay me. I definitely don't plan to be running late for anything else on this trip, honestly. I felt so bad for the people in the airport because they were stressed for the next wheelchair pickup and how slow people were moving. And I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. I know I'm getting on this flight. So let's all calm down and breathe, shall we? Anyways, it turns out that I was on a full flight, but also there's like maybe 10 or 12 people from my flight going to the same hotel. This should be fun. Can you see these bags under my eyes? I can't even tell you I'm tired. I can just tell you that I need to sleep, but that isn't for now. If I do fall asleep, I'm going to the beach.
20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to feed the full stop in full stand. And over there, with full, the blue thing, that is the lunch hour.
Okay.
Okay. To get to the ground floor behind us, we have the elevator.
Yeah.
Take it and will be press button 1.
Okay.
Once you get out, take the left and you're going to have access to all the patios.
Okay. Good morning. I have got to work on being opposite the sun because this isn't working. I also feel like I hate when you can't see my eyes. So, good morning, party people. It is day 1, well, morning 1, and the aim of the game is to get breakfast. It is an all-inclusive resort, so breakfast is from 7 till 11. The time now is 8:15. I was awake for the sunrise this morning, but it was cloudy, so we couldn't really see the sun rise as per se. What else? Oh yeah, go downstairs, find a pool bed, and then come upstairs and get ready to go back downstairs. This is the view. Hold on. This, ouch, is the view from the lobby downstairs. And this is, if life gives you limes, make margaritas. That is exactly why we are here, people, to make all the tequila, margarita. So, you know, when you haven't been on a solo holiday in, I can't even think how long. I've been going to Trinidad for years, so I actually can't think how long. And whenever I do leave the country, I normally would stay with a friend or someone that I know. So I'm used to flying by myself, but in terms of actually being by myself, it doesn't really happen often. So I walk into this, I don't know, cafeteria, restaurant, whatever, and I'm almost like immediately overwhelmed because where do you start? So I see a server and I say, like, I ask him, can you sit anywhere? And he's like, oh yeah, but by the horse. I'm like, maybe he didn't understand what I was saying. No, it turns out that there's an actual way that you have to come in, I guess, for them to greet you and seat you. I was like, okay, tell me when. He's like, no, it's fine this time. I'm like, no, like, can you tell me where so at least I know what to know? Anyways, he didn't, which is fine. On my plate now, I've got hash browns, baked potatoes, fried plantain, and my favorite thing about all-inclusive hotels is the omelette. There's just something about your eggs being made fresh the way that you want it to be done. I don't know why I was shy and only got one because I definitely need more food. So this is plate one, but I'm going back up for more. I think in general, I have at least two omelettes on one plate. I didn't get to like walk around, but what I think I'm gonna do is because I was awake early today and I just didn't come down. I think tomorrow I will come down at 7 o'clock. Now I know where I'm going, and then I'll record content of everything, like the seating area, the food setup. Because right now it's like I'm hungry and I also want to go sit by the pool. I also want to explore the grounds. You know what I mean? I think everyone that solo travels or has been on a solo holiday will tell you like the best thing about it is being able to be on your own time, like do things at your own pace. Imagine me waking up at like quarter to six this morning and just laying there until 7:30 when I chose to get ready, and then still got ready and still decided I'm not in a rush to go down. That could also be travel anxiety when you don't know what you're walking into. You end up holding it off, holding it off, holding it off, and then you're like, oh, it's not even that bad, which is right now. So once I finish eating, I'm gonna go back upstairs. First of all, I can't believe I'm eating partnering with a knife and fork. It is what it is. I'm gonna go back upstairs, put on a bathing suit, come back downstairs and just chill. To relax in the sun. Maybe later on in the afternoon when the sun hits my balcony, I'll come back upstairs and I'll just relax there. I don't really have a plan. The people that I met yesterday were so nice. They weren't nice at first though. Like the whole time we were waiting, maybe about half an hour, 40 minutes at the airport, I felt like as a group, they could have spoken to me because you can see I'm by myself. But also, this is the problem that we have as humans, that we're always expecting something from someone. We got on the coach together, they didn't say a word to me. I just left them. Then we're sat by the bar. One of the girls comes over, and I guess because I'm fast mouth, I must have said something, so I've got no idea. I don't remember what I said. I was like, oh, let's say, she's here for her sister's 25th birthday, which is on Tuesday, the 7th of October. And she was like, oh, do you have anything planned? I was like, nope, not at all. She's like, oh, you can join us if you want. I was like, I can. She was like, yeah, we got lots planned. I was like, okay. So I asked for Instagram. And she was like, oh, no, I don't have social. So, all right, so I'll give you my number. So I gave her my number. No, I took her number, sorry. But then I didn't even message her. But I will. Because obviously you're staying in the same hotel, you're kind of bound to bump into these people again at some point. If you don't know what a mimosa is, it's champagne with OJ. And my thoughts are that I prefer mimosa with fresh orange juice. I don't know, it tastes less sugary. I still feel traumatized by yesterday's strawberry daiquiri and I'm gonna go back. I don't even know how to ask them less grenadine, less strawberry, whatever you're putting in. I don't want a glass of tequila, but that thing isn't working for me. And also, technology is working against me again because I bought this mic. It comes as two, obviously. But I bought these two mics and a receiver, and I just have not been able to really grasp the position of the mics, the sound that it picks up from what it doesn't pick up. If this receiver is in the phone, please know that you cannot speak to your phone at all because this is supposed to pick up the sound from this, and if this, like if they're not both on at the same time, then there's no sound being collected. Do you understand how many videos? I think it's probably about 2, but that's not the point. I record in real time. I don't create moments. The moments come to me and find me. So it's very frustrating when I discover that these have not been recording. because I'm not going to re-record that moment. The moment's gone now. And then I have this AirPod in, and I'll be honest, I've been fighting down with these AirPods since the beginning of time, because for some reason, sometimes it picks up background noise to a different degree, and I just don't understand why. Anyways, it is now 10:14, and I'm definitely going to go get another plate of food and then figure myself out, because I don't want to waste the day sitting inside. Do you understand that it's hot and sunny outside? Like, it's hot and sunny. Those are two very important things to being on holiday. So another 2 omelets, and then we're on our way. Buenos días. Un momento. Tomorrow morning, I'm definitely coming down at 7 a.m. It's 11 o'clock. Do you understand? I just spent 2 hours plus at breakfast. The fudge? Anyways, this morning now consists of meeting the rep, finding out what I can do from what I can't, and then we go from there.